Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, members of Senate, all the students and the parents, family members, and all the loved ones gathered here today. Well, I wanted to start also say congratulations, you've made it. I feel as much excited as relieved as you are, I'm sure, sitting here. In a way, I wish you could take a chance to celebrate and properly enjoy this day, because what you will know and soon find out that life will accelerate from this point onwards. It will become more exciting, more complex, but also more challenging. As I was preparing for today, I was asked to reflect how I felt on my graduation day. It's been a few years ago, but it feels like yesterday. And interestingly, it was a mix of feeling. I loved university. It was a wonderful time for me. It extended my horizons. It provided me important foundations. And it gave me actually lifelong friends. In fact, my best friends are the ones I met at university. So when it came to leaving university, I had a mix of excitement, but also sadness. Sadness that the important page in my life and chapter in my life is coming to an end. So UWA reminds me quite a lot the university I graduated from. You see, I'm from Azerbaijan, and I graduated from Baku State University. It's the oldest university in Azerbaijan, and this year it celebrated its 100-year anniversary, a few years behind of UWA, I imagine. And much like this place, Baku State University is the key part of our community and history, and has deep roots in society in Azerbaijan. And once you attended university, you always be part of it, and university in a way stays with you. So right from the beginning, university did help expand my horizons. You see, I chose to study politics and international law. I think I'm standing in front of quite a few of you who studied a similar degree. So I can tell you, this wasn't quite the choice that my parents were initially comfortable with. You see, I came from the line of doctors and scientists, so very clever, accomplished, but very unimpressed when I announced them that I'm going to degree in state politics. The reaction was like, what good is that? You know, politics is what I read in the papers in the evening. But I was determined. And what drove me was the idea of broadening my understanding of society and how it works. I did want to make a difference for my country and for my people. You see, Azerbaijan only regained its independence in 1991. So I effectively grew up what you would call behind the Iron Curtain. And my country was part of Soviet Union, and it wasn't until Union has officially dissolved that Azerbaijan has re-emerged as independent country. So when I went to university, the new Azerbaijan Republic was only 3 years old. And it was moving from the Soviet era, establishing all the institutions, policies, and practices that would underpin its future. It was an exciting time, a time when looking into the rest of the world, learning from it, was important. So I soaked up everything I could from the university, and then when I graduated, I did what any good political graduate wants to do, and I joined the Foreign Office. I can tell you that career in Foreign Office lasted the whole 1 week. Yes, I know. Well, you should have seen the reaction of my parents when I said that I'm resigning. But it actually taught me a lot. Life doesn't always go to plan, so don't panic. Things will find a way of working out in life. While discovering Ministry of Foreign Affairs wasn't quite what I had hoped for, I also discovered another opportunity, and I joined BP a couple of weeks after Foreign Office leaving, again, much to my parents' relief. You see, my dad was very keen to get me off his paycheck. And you know what they say, one door closes and another door opens up. So I found out that rather than politics, the pathway for me to make a difference was energy. And that was the difference for the country and for my society. Energy giving me opportunities to explore, understand, and contribute. As well as transforming lives, energy can transform communities. It can also challenge, and it's constantly evolving. BP was a revelation for me personally, but it also transformed my country. In the space of a few years, we went from effectively war to independence and became one of energy-producing powerhouses. BP effectively ended up managing 60 to 70% of GDP of the country, and been a huge force for good. It invested in local small businesses, education, hospitals, roads, and infrastructure. Revenue generated from BP also helped country to underpin its future. And look, I may be biased, but I firmly believe Azerbaijan is one of the most beautiful countries you can ever visit. And I hope you get a chance to do it. But this is an ad about BP, and it is an ad about Azerbaijan. It's an ad for you, for jumping out, trying things, taking your chances. Arts degree opens lots of doors. So don't limit yourself, and don't let anyone limit you. Comparing the generations is the age-old pastime. But every time I get the chance to meet with new graduates, I have a sense of excitement, sense of hope and conviction. Excitement with the quality of the talent. Hope that the world will be a better place that we will live. And conviction that you will get us there. You are the next generation, and you will take us to the next level. You will be smarter, more global, and better equipped to address the challenges that the world will bring. But what I tell you is go for it, make a difference, and good luck. Thank you.